What's good, everybody? Starting in 1 second. Oh man, goddamn.
We're live. Yep. Okay.
What's good, everybody? Make sure we Gucci.
Hey, what's up? Good. We're doing a podcast right now. Let me show you guys the setup.
We live right now. Let me make sure the audio's coming in straight.
Let me show the setup. Hold on, guys.
OB.
Flip camera. This is our podcast.
All right, look, we Gucci. What up, everybody? So Top Podcast.
This is my cat.
So Top Podcast.
She's so cute. She's a baby.
Episode 20.
Episode 20? Damn.
Mm-hmm. Episode 20 of So Top Podcast.
Okay, lit.
What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's doing good. We're here for another installment.
Episode 20?
Episode 20. Yeah, episode 20 of the illest podcast in the world. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, they think it's easy living this life, but it's not easy living this life. I actually gotta take this little piece of paper. Is the link in your TikTok bio?
No. Let me see. Do I have to end the live to do that?
I don't know. You might. But to everyone on YouTube, what's good, y'all? This is our, what do you say? This is our second official live stream at BKOC.
Sorry.
Our second live stream at BKOSeason headquarters. Super excited. I feel good. We also live streaming on TikTok simultaneously. We're just doing everything we can to make sure that the live streams are reaching new people. You know what I'm saying? It's about reaching new people. Episode 20, we got a lot to talk about. So let's run it through. We're going to talk about the solar eclipse, y'all. We're going to talk about Universal Year 8, 2024. I wanted to talk about this new person that I've really been tapping into. His name is Bashar. I'm very excited to talk about that. Very excited to talk about the J. Cole situation. Most of y'all know J. Cole and Kendrick, they're going through a little situation. So we're going to touch on that on the podcast. And then we got some other things to talk about. That's going to be some real dope stuff. So first and foremost, Still Talk Podcast, episode 20. We're tuning in live from BKOSEASON headquarters. We're doing the podcast every week, just like I said we were going to do, weekly. So we're here, another week, another podcast. And I'm very excited. Appreciate everyone that's tuning into the live stream. And I also appreciate everyone that is listening to us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on Divinity's TikTok, y'all make sure you hit the link in her bio. And it's going to bring you into the YouTube. So with that being said,
fixed it.
How are you, Divinity? How are you feeling today? Still Talk Podcast episode 20.
Hey, Still Talk Podcast episode 20.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How do I feel today? I feel like some people have been having headaches from the eclipse.
Oh, damn.
I've just been feeling very aggravated from it. Like,
okay.
I think it's because my soul isn't aligned with like my current profession.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm like very impatient.
Ooh.
There's a big part of me that I feel is looking for change, and like I'm a Scorpio. Like we look for death and rebirth. We look for transformation, and like
R.I.P.
we look for transformation, and I feel like I'm just at a point in my life where I'm like looking for that transformation and that change. So I just know that I have to do it slowly and smart, because like if we have to understand that we are still human. So like if I just take a huge leap and quit my job and not have any savings, then like how will I be able to live, you know? So it's like it's like balancing the spiritual aspects and like balancing also like being human at the same time. So this is where I am, a little bit frustrated, but we're still here.
Okay.
And I'm grateful for being here and having the podcast. It's always such a reflective time.
No, that part. I want to welcome everyone that's joining in on TikTok Live. We got Still Talk Podcast. We're live streaming right now on YouTube. Hit the link in this bio. Hit the link on TT's bio. It's going to bring you to our YouTube. You can join the live stream and join the conversation. Okay, I feel you. Let's see. How am I feeling today?
We can like see ourselves like on the TV too, so it's like
it's like three of us.
Really,
like
so if you see me looking
over
up,
there.
Yeah, if you see me looking up, that's because like we can actually see ourselves in the monitor, and I just want to make sure we look okay. So
the quality looks a little bit better.
The quality looks really a lot better.
It's because the camera's closer.
Oh yeah,
and the lighting is better too. Like the lights are really closer. Everything's just closer. That's good.
Yeah, okay.
Very good, very good, very good.
Very good.
How am I feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling thankful. I've been feeling very thankful as of lately. Thankful for life. Thankful to be able to have a platform to, showcase my talent and speak my mind. It's a big blessing for me to be able to make a career out of talking. I was listening to this video I broke down to maybe a week ago. I don't know if you remember, but it was just talking about different tiers of people. Some people make money off of their muscles. That's the bottom tier. Hard labor, construction. Yeah. Some people make money off of telling people what to do. So they tell the people with muscles what to do. Then there's people in sales, and then there's people who make money. They make money off of talking. Those people tend to make a lot of money, more than the bottom tiers. They make money off of their ideas and talking and having a podcast and making music. So it's a blessing to just have a career off of just me talking. I talk a lot, and I've been reflecting a lot, and I feel like sometimes I have moments where I'm like, I'm being talked over. I want to get a word in, but it's like, you know what? It's like, I'm just realizing I talk so much.
You just having this reflection.
And when I have I've been thinking about this earlier today. It's like when I have moments where it's just like I feel like I'm being talked over. It's just like maybe I'm just not meant to talk in that moment. I talk all the time. I talk all day, every day. I talk so much. Are you
taking accountability right now?
I mean, you do be talking over me though. Wow. I ain't gonna count. You do be talking over me though. It be grinding my gears a little bit. But one thing I can say is man, I don't gotta talk all the time, man. And I've just making a habit of learning to see what I get aggravated at within other people and ask myself, is that within me? You know what I'm saying? And there was this one friend that I used to have where I used to feel like, man, they talk all the time. All they do is talk. And it's like, man, I talk all the time. All I do is talk. So, that's a quick little side note. But, yeah, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling blessed. I'm thankful. I got a bad bitch in my life. And shit's good. Yeah, about to have two. Yo, everybody on the TikTok live, we're doing Still Talk podcast right now. Hit the link in this TikTok bio. Come on YouTube. Come join us on YouTube. The conversation is on YouTube.
Let's talk about how, like, the eclipse and, like,
Yeah.
how it was for you and, like, what was your emotions and energy during it. After the eclipse, you were tired as fuck.
Yeah.
You, like, fell asleep like 8 o'clock.
Let's see. The solar eclipse. Okay, so I realized the hour of the solar eclipse that... Okay, so there are solar eclipse glasses. I didn't know there were solar eclipse glasses. I remember hearing that people saying, make sure you wear safety glasses. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
something like
for
that,
real,
whatever.
because I was one of those people that tried to look at it, too. My eyes started burning.
And then I went outside and I went to go look at the eclipse and I couldn't see the eclipse because the sun was so damn bright. I'm like, wow, this motherfucker is bright. My ass is feeling goofy. And someone else came up and to the rooftop. I went to the rooftop and then someone else came up and like, yeah, there's like special glasses that you need. And I tried their glasses and I looked and it didn't work.
For real?
And yeah, it was just regular glasses. It was regular sunglasses. It didn't do anything. I tried to squint my eyes.
Some people like
that
that to use 3 sunglasses.
Yeah, like King Los used like 3 lenses. And I guess that worked for them. So shout out King Los. The link, is it working? What's the ad? Is that for Venmo or did you send the
Is that
did you
Steffi?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Oh, okay. I thought you sent the podcast.
No.
We should actually send the podcast to Gigi. Anywho. Yeah, so I couldn't see the eclipse, missed the whole thing. I heard in Mexico the eclipse was crazy lit.
After, because we were on live.
The eclipse was crazy lit in Mexico.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, like it completely blacked out. I heard in like Chile, it was like black. I think
really
even in
cool.
Texas, it got like black too.
Yeah,
So,
that's so cool.
yeah, it seems like the rest of the world had a really amazing, what's it called, solar eclipse experience.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think it was
yeah.
cool. And like, a part of me really wanted to call out of work, but then like, if I would have called out of work, I wouldn't have seen the eclipse. So my experience was like...
Oh yeah, because someone at your job had a pair of the glasses?
Yeah, so everyone wanted to see it at the job. And like,
Yeah.
I've usually worked jobs where like, people are so serious, but living in California, people are like, are about the times, like want to experience things, like are cool, pretty relaxed, like, and like coming from the East Coast, I feel like people are a lot more strict and stern about like things to do. So
I love that.
So I was like, oh, I should call out so I can like see the eclipse and like do a ritual and like have a routine.
Yep.
And I was like, no, like something just told me to go. So I went, and as soon as I came in, everyone was like talking about the eclipse and so excited to see it. And like doctors came out and was like, I have glasses, like we're gonna go see it. And then obviously our friend Jana ended up texting me. He's like, go now, go see it. And then I'm like, oh shit. So I left, and then I didn't realize I needed glasses. Like I thought everyone was just like fucking around with it, like, oh, don't see it, don't look. And then I tried to look and I couldn't see it, and my eyes were burning. Wow. So I'm like, fuck it, maybe I'm not supposed to see it. And then everyone comes out, like 5-10 people come out, all with glasses. Like, hey girl, you want some glasses? You want to see it? And like, It was just like so aligned and like so meant to be. And like, I'm just very grateful that I really got to see it. Because if I would have stood home with you, like I wouldn't have seen it. I would have seen the eclipse my own self.
Me.
Sorry.
Stupid old me. You think I could just look at the sun and see something? I'm looking at the sun.
I'm very grateful to have seen the eclipse. It just made me realize, like, I guess I'm just reflecting on this now, but it's like a overcurring theme in my life. I feel like right now is like not overthinking and just doing it and just going with it. I feel like people that need to hear this right now, sometimes we overthink, and when we overthink, it stops us from fully achieving our goals because our mind, our analytical mind, is so giving us so many different possibilities of what can happen. When you just actually just go along with the flow and do it, you don't think. You have a plan, but like you don't think about it, you just execute it. It's easier to get done. So like an example for me is like, I just been feeling like I want to be more healthy and like work on my health and work on my weight. So I've been doing more yoga because I work at a yoga job. I work at a yoga studio. You can have the last one. So I've been doing really hard yoga to try to convince me and try to train my brain to think that, okay, this is hard and my analytical brain is really tired and doesn't want to do this, but my body has the energy, so I need to just execute it and do it. So I did it for 2 days in a row, and like I'm very proud of myself for not listening to my analytical brain and like making my spirit feel better. So that's like an example I would use. But yeah, don't listen to the analytical brain for people out there listening right now. Like, just do it. If you want to do it and it's something that you're passionate about, just go along, have a plan, and just do it. Don't think so hard about it.
No, that part.
Definitely.
That part.
I'm talking to TikTok at the same time. I'm like watching it live on YouTube.
Everybody on TikTok, hit the link in TT's bio.
Thanks
it's
for
gonna bring you
likes,
to our YouTube. We're live streaming on YouTube right now. It's a way better exclusive experience. Drop some comments. We'll read your comments. Shout out Prophet. Prophet, hit the link in TT's bio, man. Come over to YouTube, gang. Come over to YouTube.
Another example I feel like of it too is like doing this podcast at home.
Yeah.
Like our analytical brain was like, we always did it at such a nice studio. Like we need to just stick to that. And like, what about this? What about that? And like at the end of the day, we're doing the podcast at our home, and it's so beautiful and cozy. And I wish our cats came over here.
Because it's like we have everything that we need. We have everything that we need. One.
Yeah.
Two. What makes the podcast dope is us, not where we do it. Like that's just a plus. It's always within us. It's us. We're the one. We got the clout. We got the audience. People like what we talk about in the conversations that we had. I actually had someone hit me up on Facebook today about the podcast, talking about they were listening to it in their car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I was listening to the podcast. They actually said, "Turn the volume up 10%." Turn the volume up 10%. I was in my car with the windows down.
Turn the volume.
But it's like, bro, like people listen to our shit. I had a bunch of people hit me up talking about they absorbing my content, listen to my content. So like, you know, a lot of people watch. You know, few may comment and engage, but people watch. People watch.
I love that.
And if you do watch, you know, I ask you to engage. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
It's good to excuse me. It's good to hear and receive the love, you know what I'm saying?
It does.
You know, a lot of people like to support in the shadows, but to those supporting in the shadows, you know, we ask you to come to the light. Come show us love. Let us know you listen to the stuff, because I had a bunch of people that reached out to me over these past couple of days letting me know, like, hey, I love the song Down to the River. Hey, I love this song. Make more songs like It's a Brand New Day. Hey, I was listening to your podcast. So it's like when y'all tell us this and tell me this, it's like it really fills me up with light. And I love it so much. So, you know, definitely let us know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna adjust the camera a tad bit. Boom. But yeah, let us know. We love that stuff. You feel me? But with that being said, so yeah, the solar eclipse, cool. A lot of people were bugging out. A lot of people thought the world was gonna end. All types of weird stuff. Yes, I seen this crazy.
It was religious too. Like I seen people. I'm sorry to cut you off. It was religious too.
Y'all see what I'm talking about, chat?
Yes,
you see what I'm talking about,
excited.
Chat? But it's alright.
It was religious. A lot of people were like Christians is like, don't look at it. It's the evil eye. Like God doesn't want you to look at it and be in it. Like I was like, for real? Like I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, I seen a video of some lady. Her experience was wild, so I can kind of understand her experience. She got the full 100% eclipse. As soon as that motherfucker went black, bruh, she was like, Jesus. She was recording.
I seen that. But I don't think she was like upset. Like I think she was excited.
She thought Jesus was about to fall out the sky real quick, bro. And I can understand, like total solar eclipses. Like the last time this eclipse happened was they were signing the Declaration of Independence.
That's so. I needed to see it
back in the 1700s. So like I can understand like people feeling like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People were tripping. You know what I'm saying? So everybody had something to say. I think where my parents were at, I think they were able to experience the eclipse, but I think they just wanted to watch it on TV. So that's them. You feel me? Hey, we got Beanie in the building. Beanie, shout out Beanie, man. Beanie is a big supporter. I don't know how Beanie discovered us, but Beanie came out the blue and been supporting us since day one. The people that support us hard. And I love y'all so much, man. Hey, Beanie, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but join the Anu Family Discord gang. If you go to my personal Instagram, at Anu the Deity, ANUTHEDEITY. On Instagram, hit the link in my bio. There's a link that says all my links. Click that, the solo.to. Hit the little Discord. It's called Join Anu Family. Hit that, Join Anu Family. We need you in there, gang. But Beanie said, y'all are the best. Anu is a super dope rapper, and Divinity is also a fantastic percussionist, too. Beanie also said an interview with Erica Rivera, who played Bianca on That's So Raven, would be dope for the future. Yo, I keep forgetting that. We need to go look that up. Erica played Bianca on That's So Raven?
I don't know. Erica's the one that has a tattoo, right?
Erica's the one that went to back to Philly.
Oh, she's so
Erica's
cool.
the one that went back to Philly.
She's so dope. We gotta go visit her, too.
OD.
I love to get tatted by her.
Yeah, so I guess tying into, the year and how the year's been going. Universal Year 8, as we've said in previous episodes, We are in Universal Year 8.
And it's personal year 8 for me. And then, oh man, okay, you could say it, and then I can say what happens.
You know what? Since we're at BKO Season headquarters and we have a lot more tools at our disposal,
what are you gonna do?
What I'm gonna do is first I need to move this plate over.
I got you something.
Oh, you got me something?
Yeah, here.
Oh, a sesame ball. ASMR to everybody that's listening right now. ASMR.
Put it away from the mic.
Ooh.
Get your mouth close to it so you can make the sound of you chewing it.
It bussin', babe. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Okay. Alright, Universal Year 8. Still Talk Podcast. For those watching on TikTok, please come over to YouTube right now because I'm about to do like a split screen, cool like effect thingy where you're gonna see what I'm doing on the screen, but you can't see it on TikTok. Come over to YouTube right now. Link in the bio. Alright, here we go. Alright.
What are you doing?
Universal Year 8. I want to give everybody a quick little rundown. I have some tabs open here. I'm gonna go to TikTok. And there's some good ad bread. Okay. Follow me on TikTok if you don't already. Okay, let me put the bread down. Okay.
I'm enjoying.
Because, you know, sometimes I be trying to explain things from, like, videos that I've seen. And it'd be hard to explain. But I'm like, now I could just, like, play what I actually seen. You know what I'm saying?
Is it going to play from the volume in the computer or is it going to play from the volume on the the mic?
Computer. I just gotta turn it on. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. Let's see. Alright, boom.
If you're not starting to understand your personal
numerology in 2024, you are going to get left behind. If you're not starting to understand your personal numerology in 2024, you are going to get left behind. And believe me, you do not want to get left behind in 2024 because 2024 is the universal year number 8. In numerology, the number 8 is the number of money and success. It's also the year of the dragon in the Chinese zodiac, which also represents money and success. These two things combined means an incredible opportunity for every single person on this planet to make some serious money. But if you don't understand your personal numerology, you will not be able to benefit from the energy of the 8 universal year and the year of the dragon. Some of your biggest strengths and weaknesses can be determined through your numerology chart, and things like your birthday and your name determine what numbers you have in your numerology chart. For example, your birthday number is calculated using the numbers in the day that you were born. For myself, I was born on the 21st, so I would take 2 plus 1 and I would get 3. This means that my birthday number is 3. Your life path is calculated using your full birth date, so this is month, day, and year. I was born February 21st, 1991, so I would take 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 1. I would get 25. I need to reduce this down to a single digit, so I take 2 plus 5 to get 7.
No, this is
my life path
but
is
he's
a
saying
7.
how to do it.
The only time you don't reduce to a single digit is if you get a master number of 11, 22, or 33. These are very powerful, very spiritual, very important numbers. I want you to let me know in the comments what your birthday number is and what your life path number is. As a life path 7, my strengths are that I'm extremely wise. I'm a seeker of knowledge, and I'm able to retain and share and mentor knowledge to a high degree. And with a birthday number of 3, 3 being the mouthpiece, the talker, the socialite, my strengths come in talking about wisdom, about knowledge. That's why I'm here on TikTok. That's why I'm talking to you in this format. Because I understand this and I understand my numerology chart, I have been able to create a full-time living here on TikTok doing this. Wow. Now, your name number is a little bit more difficult to calculate, but this is where you're really going to get into the nitty-gritty of your strengths and weaknesses. And understanding your name number and your soul urge number, which is a 10.
I got you.
Maybe one that's not so long.
Last year I did one for this year, so this year I'm doing one for next. Last year I did one for this year, so this year I'm doing one for next year. The year 2024 is a universal.
No, it is kind of hot in here. Huh?
The year
we're drinking liquor too.
Is currently a universal 7 year, and the themes of the 7 year are higher knowledge, spiritual knowledge, enlightenment, deep personal study. So if you've noticed, the energy of this year has been very focused on healing, self-work, really understanding.
Really, it's been
deeper
focused on
knowledge,
that.
more esoteric knowledge, more spiritual awakenings, just really entrenching ourselves in deeper understandings and meanings around life and spirituality.
So y'all get the drift. But yeah, this year is a very powerful year, Universal Year 8. I wanted to talk about how it's been so far for us. I'll go first.
Sure.
So let's see. This year, man, this has been probably like... It's funny, I was in the bathroom sitting on the toilet. You know, every time I go to the bathroom sitting on the toilet, I'd be scrolling on my phone. I go through my Instagram a lot, and I was going through... I have these things on my IG page. Actually, I'll just show y'all super quick. I'm not going to go through it or nothing, but since we're here, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Okay, right here. LA Part 3, LA Part 2, and then LA. These are literally my experiences in LA since I've came to LA. Mm-hmm. So I had LA Part 2, that one, whew, that was a rough one. And then LA Part 3. You know, LA has been a very amazing experience for me. And I could definitely say this year has been the littest year that I've had in LA. Wow. You know, through all the ups and downs, it's like this year is like, I have so many connections. I've been blessed with so many experiences. I've been meeting so many amazing people. I've been networking. I got to perform at Rolling Loud. I threw our first show that was just you and me, BKO Fest. Everyone had an amazing time.
Yeah, that was a blast.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like let's talk about it, bruh. I performed at Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud was amazing, bro. I never thought in a million billion years, but like, bruh. And that's gonna tie into me meeting Jaden Smith again, which I wanted to talk about. But y'all can go on my Instagram here, Honor the Deity, and then y'all could check it out. But this year's been amazing. I went viral.
Yeah, your Instagram is lit. Like, you really have it really curated. Really
bruh,
well.
I got to meet Netspend on some random shit. Made some great music. Did a show in Bakersfield. They went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then I wanted to show BKO Fest real quick. BKO Fest, like, bruh, we went in, bruh. We went in. This year has been amazing. You know, my birthday was so wholesome. You know, I had an amazing birthday, and I'm just thankful for all the memories and everything that you know, this year has done for me. It feels really good because I feel like for me in particularly, LA hasn't been easy. It's been a very big challenge. It still is challenging, but I feel like I'm finally starting to get my groove a little bit, you know? Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to like reap the fruits. It took 3 years, but you know, the average business isn't successful until 3 years in, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like LA gave me a lot of tests, and I feel like now that I've withstood these situations, it's like, all right, like, you still here? I was like, okay, we're going to give you some blessings. We're going to give you some blessings. And, you know, this year has been amazing, Universal Year 8. I'm very excited to see what else is in store for me in this year. But, you know, I'm very thankful.
What's your this is your personal year 7?
I don't remember, bro.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, personal year 7, Universal Year 8. But it's been amazing, you know. We doing Slow Talk podcast out the crib. Like, I couldn't be any more grateful.
I love how you see so much like positives out of life, and
it's so and I'm learning a lot about this reality and universe, and it's amazing.
You had hard stuff happen. Your grandfather died this year.
Oh yeah, my grandfather passed away.
That hard things happen, but you're handling it really well.
That shit was very rough. It was very rough. But you know, the good is just so good, and you know, even though my grandfather did pass, it's like, you know, he's even closer to me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can help you.
He's in a place where he has the strength to help and assist me, and continue to guide me throughout my journey. And I've just been learning so much about the universe. I can't wait to dive into Bashar after you say how you felt.
Who got you hip about Bashar?
You did. But yeah, Universal Year has been 8. Universal Year 8 has been amazing. The challenges would definitely be, you know, my grandfather passing. That was really rough, as well as, you know, losing some very close friends. Those have definitely been some challenges that I've faced. But, you know, I feel like You know, the universe doesn't take something without giving you something.
Yeah, like definitely.
You know, so it's taking away those situationships and you know, my grandfather, but it has given me a lot more.
Definitely.
You know, in exchange for that. So that's my year 8 experience.
You had a good year 8, huh?
It's been good, and we're not even halfway done.
Yeah.
BKO Fest tour, what? BKO Fest Providence, we coming, what?
I'm excited.
Stop playing. So how's been your year 8?
I'm trying to think about my year. We started off with a bang with BKO Fest.
Mm-hmm.
BKO Fest was stressful,
Mm-hmm.
but we handled it very well, and like we went way over our budget for it.
Oh my god, I love how you like explain BKO Fest.
Yeah, we went way over our budget for it, but
BKO
we
Fest
had
was
the
rough.
money, and we came up with all the money, and everything was ended up being paid for. And everyone had a good time, and it was very magical. And in this venue, we were able to do things that we couldn't do in other venues. We had fire performances that from our great friend Jana. Shout out the Rope Coven. We had Shabari. We had great artists perform, and we had a podcast after that. Check that out. What podcast number is that?
For what with everyone?
13?
Nah, I wasn't that far, bro. This is 2019. I don't know, like 16, 17?
Yeah, you can go and like
Y'all can go
see
check.
one of those podcasts, but one of those podcasts.
I was actually listening to a little bit of it in the whip today. It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had
That's a
and
good
the
one.
artists like on that particular podcast, that particular episode said to us like, "Yo, we seen how you curated and picked us, and like how we flowed, and like we
They
literally
appreciated
sat
it.
down every day for like a month, only talked about that. We didn't talk about anything else. We talked about food. We talked about our relationship. We literally talked about BKO Fest, what we could do for how it could be, how we can make it good. This is a one that's full.
It was the one that's open. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
Thanks.
literally.
You had it tucked away. My bad.
And that was a great way to showed us a lot of our skills, and it also showed me that I need to understand when I'm drained and what to do when I'm drained, so I don't reflect it on others and don't project. So I got really close to like what heals me, and like heat has healed me a lot. Like the sauna has healed me so much. Hot yoga has healed me so much. Steam, like I really appreciate hot baths. Like I just really appreciate what heat and water has healed for me so much during this time. But at the same time, like I'm still in herb school, so right now I feel like I'm just at a point where I just need to have a lot of patience. I think it's a great year for me, but I feel like it's going to be a really amazing year, June, July. And like I was seeing on TikTok, a lot of spiritual people on TikTok, but there was this one starseed from Laria, which is like more of a cat species. And she was speaking about how she's from that, and she was saying that this year, around June, July is when we're going to have the ultimate ascension. So they said people that had headaches, nausea, had a lot of nausea during the eclipse, on and off. People had headaches like Anu, and that's because like our vibration is ascending higher into a higher dimension, into a higher vibration.
That's what it was giving. It was
yeah,
weird.
definitely. And it's because if we were to ascend too quickly, they said our heart would explode.
Yeah, I believe it. We'd blow
And
up.
I was hearing on TikTok too from multiple sources that one way that we're gonna ascend is through crypto.
Yeah, because it's going to change the whole fabric
Yeah.
of the system that we live
Yes.
in and decentralize and remove power and give it to the people.
That's why a lot of people are not happy. Like a lot of the government, a lot of like the lower powers that run our society
'cause they can't
are not
control
happy
it.
about it. Yeah, definitely.
You know, even with the banning of TikTok, they just approved it. It's working its way up towards the president. But I feel like, in one hand, they can't control it. Yeah, but in another hand, it's like, well, in one hand they can't control it, oh my gosh, my bad, y'all. This wine's getting to my head. Excuse me. In one hand, because I seen this video on TikTok, this guy explained that he was saying that it can be a little bit of a security risk because it's another country, they have our data, stuff like that, and essentially what the problem is.
They're doing a second app called TikTok.
We're gonna get to that. Ready?
Yeah.
The issue that he made a valid point. He's saying that being that another country controls the app and so many Americans use it, it puts them in a position to control the narrative of certain stories. Excuse me.
Yeah,
And
I understand why the government didn't want it.
The television, we're lied and brainwashed every day, so that's kind of like our country's thing. For them to control the narrative. So for them to give another country the power to control the narrative over, millions of Americans, it's like, that's a big risk. I understand that. Secondly, they can't control it because, TikTok is helping people ascend. I'm not gonna lie.
It is, and like
everything I'm seeing from Bashar is from TikTok.
It said that, and it said that like you're not gonna hear through the news.
You said a couple years ago that there was gonna be a big app that comes out that like changes the frequency of thingy, and I thought it was TikTok. It's TikTok.
It's TikTok.
It's TikTok.
Yeah, I knew it would be.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so TikTok.
But they're doing TikTok Notes, which is gonna be like.
It's supposed to be a competitor to Instagram.
Yes, but also because TikTok's gonna be gone, so.
Mm-hmm. But it's still TikTok though, so like, aren't they just gonna ban that next?
I think it's gonna be made through America.
Yeah.
Like I think, because it's the only way they can make that work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but let me also reflect on my year too, because like I'm a Venus and Virgo, so like I see both.
Prophets, what up, Prophets? We see you, gang.
I see both. I see the positive, and I see the ways I'm changing and growing, and that's a little bit difficult. So right now, I'm just in a phase of like.
Yeah. What are some positives?
Yeah, I feel like.
For you.
I feel like I'm almost done with herb school.
Okay.
I started this thing. Okay, so in the beginning of the year, I took a yoga audition for like this high. I went to yoga school at a really well-known yoga studio that I work at, and it's really high-end and like corporate owned. And I didn't pass because I cued something that you're not supposed to do, even though every other teacher cues this position. I wasn't supposed to cue it. I wasn't supposed to cue it in the audition because it wasn't okay to do. Anyway, I didn't end up passing and being a teacher at that studio, but I still am a yoga teacher. So in that phase, I realized that, I don't have to go to a prestige yoga studio. I'm still a teacher. So I teach with this free collective called LA Healing Yoga in the Park. Shout out Mooney. And I'm able to teach people yin yoga for free in the park. And it includes sound healing and Reiki healing from other people. And like, it really fulfills me so much inside. So I'm a part of that community. And I remember last year saying to myself, for this year, I really wanted to have community. And then I was able to take you to the herb walk. And I've been to like 3 times there, and you really liked it, no?
Yeah,
and the herb walk was so beautiful. Cool. So I'm also getting a part of the herb community and the herb collective because I am I'm currently studying to get my certification to be an herbalist. So where you take herbs like lavender, we can say, or nettle, and then you use it to help heal and support, not heal, but support parts of the body to help aid yourself in healing. Because at the end of the day, you heal yourself. The herbs just aid and support in your healing. So I'm in the path of doing that. So yeah, I'm getting that. It was hard losing friends, but I feel like once I lost friends and like we're no longer talking, I feel like I'm able to meet new people and like that are more aligned with me, and like it makes me so excited. And like I'm meeting so many different people, and I'm also taking the time to spend time by myself, which I feel like I never got to. But I feel like the true ascension for me will be June, July. I feel like during that time, I'm really just going to be traveling a lot, getting more connected to myself. But right now, I just have to focus on reopening Healing with Divinity and finishing herb school. Yeah, I just got to really work on that. I really got to set things in. And I got my LLC in California through so my business is called Healing with Divinity.
She's legit, y'all. She's legit.
I vend right now in person, and you can DM me if you're interested in any of my products. But I vend right now in person, and I sell a lot of herbal teas, herbal pre-rolls that have herbs and weed in it, California weed, and then I sell mushrooms as well. But I broke a lot of mushrooms virginities, which I'm very proud of, and teaching people the safe way of taking mushrooms. And then also like a mist face spray that I use constantly on myself. So, I'm proud of my visions and where I am, and I think right now I just need to be patient. But I think really strongly that once I invest in crypto, I'm gonna have like 10 bands. Ooh. Like I feel that. 10 like bands. I feel it already, and like my heart feels like excited when I think about it because I'm gonna invest, and I'm gonna invest big, and like I'm gonna be okay with whatever the outcome is. I just know that I'm gonna invest, and whatever happens. But I have a strong feeling that everyone right now listening to this, invest in crypto right now because our trajectory of how we have money, which is also called fiat. It's gonna change.
Ooh, good job, babe.
Yeah.
Wow, you learned.
It's gonna change, and we're gonna have to get crypto to trade and make sales. And I think we're gonna do a lot of like the barter. Is it called bartering? No, I think
the barter system.
Barter system when you trade for goods.
Yeah, like I'll give you a plum, bartering. You give me.
I think that's gonna come back out chicken. Now, and I also think we are gonna go into a period of time where the electricity is gonna go out. I think that's gonna happen this year. And around September. This is my prediction. I think the electricity is going to go out around September. I think they gave us a lot of... I think it's going to happen with 2 things. They gave us a hint, but also they gave us a hint that made it manifest more because more people are thinking about it, and it's gonna happen more because the collective consciousness is like, oh shit, like the power grid's gonna go out. So I also think that around September, I think that we're gonna have some issues with the power grid. So I just want people right now listening. I think it's gonna happen around then.
That's soon?
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen this year.
Damn.
Because it's happening fast. The ascension's happening really fast.
Yeah, I feel like it's like slowly catching momentum.
So I feel like it's not going to be something that people. I think it's going to be like COVID. People are going to stay inside and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's going to be like too crazy. But we'll see. But I think we should stock up on food. I think people should stock up on goods that don't have to be refrigerated. That's just my advice for now. But I think being prepared and being patient is something that we should do. And I think it's exciting to ascend. But yeah, no, that wasn't negative. That's just me putting it out there for people to know.
You're just spitting facts.
Yeah. Invest in crypto.
Invest in crypto. Oh, man. Well, speaking of all this universal situations, there's this guy that you got me hip to named Bashar.
Oh, my God. I love Bashar. Bashar is the...
He is amazing.
What's the guy that has that is channeling him? What's his name again? That channels Bashar?
Some, like, Moonblood ass name, like David or George or I forgot this motherfucker's name.
But without him, we wouldn't even have Bashar. But
shout out Bashar. So essentially, this is who Bashar is. Bashar is.
Can you show him?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Bashar is this person who. Entity. Well, Bashar is this extraterrestrial.
It's like Abraham Hicks.
Bashar is an extraterrestrial that is channeling through this man. Daryl. Daryl, because I used to work with this guy who used to say, "Damn it, Daryl."
Yeah, Daryl.
So Bashar is an extraterrestrial that is channeling through this guy named Daryl, and essentially Bashar has these, I guess seminars, or they're called transmissions.
Transmissions?
Yeah, they're called transmissions because that's what it is. It's transmission. Bashar has these transmissions where he essentially sits in this room with like a bunch of people, and these people ask him questions. And he essentially answers these questions. Now, being that we're at BKOSeason headquarters, we are still going... Well, my bad, I was reading the comments. Being that we're at BKOSeason headquarters... Yo, this wine is like fucking me up. This is crazy.
Yeah?
We're at BKOSeason headquarters.
Water today?
Yeah, I had a little bit. But I'm going to show y'all Bashar. Before I show you Bashar, let me read this comment real quick. If they ban TikTok in the US, we can still create a TikTok page based on another. Yes, I heard of that, Prophets. It's called a VPN.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you could keep it downloaded on your phone, use a VPN, and then just put it to like another country, and then you could still use it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
But it would have to be on a computer though.
Oh yeah?
I mean, actually no, there's VPN apps for your phone.
You would have to pay extra. It's not free.
There's actually I have a VPN. We'll talk about that off stream because I don't know the legalities and shit. Anyhow, all right, y'all. We're gonna show y'all Bashar from BKOSeason headquarters. We see the live stream's improving. We got, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't do this on top. All right, let me see.
That mixed recording, you mean?
Oh yeah. I'm like, my speech is like fucked up right now. It's crazy.
You can't go to your TikTok and see your likes and stuff?
I could, but I guess I could.
Yeah, it's probably the best way.
Profile.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. Should we go straight to that?
Sure.
The Kennedy one?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're ready for that. Alright, we'll do that one, and then we could talk about the J. Cole situation.
Okay. How long is it?
You also create a new history to go along with that, to make sense out of the choice that you made in the present. Because the past is created from the present, not the other way around. So you have had many histories that you are now unaware of, because every time you change, you wipe the slate and create a new history that appears to be the only history you've ever had.
Oh.
Several years ago, you actually had a different history than what you remember now. But you don't know that. But because we can see the bigger picture and all the lines of intersecting energies between different parallel realities, we can see the path that you've taken. In this particular case, let's say one of the original history choices you made was that your President Kennedy was in fact assassinated in 1968. The reason for this is because near the end of his second term, he was about to reveal the existence of extraterrestrials. The idea is that it actually was revealed. And in that particular parallel history caused so much chaos and so much collapse in your society that he was labeled as the cause of it.
Wow.
And someone assassinated him for that reason.
Wow.
Bro. So I don't know if y'all ever seen
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. It's like a little double layer, but it's fine. I don't know if y'all seen Dragon Ball Z. Trunks, future Trunks, has this. He's introduced to the story. He's from the future. He goes to the past. Essentially, he kills Frieza. We remember that. But he goes to the past, and I think. What did he do in the past? He went to the past, and he destroyed. What did he destroy? Was it Cell?
Yeah, Cell.
Oh yeah, he destroyed Cell before Cell was born.
Yes. Went
to the place, destroyed the thing, went to the future, Cell was still there. And Cell reappeared in the past. So essentially, Trunks thought he was going to go to the past, change something in the past, go to his future, and the future would change, but his future was the same. Uh-huh. So what we realize is that Trunks went to the past, ended up going to a parallel universe, or an alternate reality, an alternate timeline, an alternate history, changed that past, and it didn't affect his past. So this is similar to what Bashar is saying right now. Bashar is saying that in an alternate timeline, oh my gosh, this is exciting. This is very exciting. In an alternate timeline, John F. Kennedy wasn't assassinated.
Yeah.
He revealed the truth about the aliens, and it caused mass hysteria. We couldn't handle it. We was bugging out.
That's crazy.
Chaos ensued. Society collapsed. John F. Kennedy was to blame, but he doesn't specify. He says John F. Kennedy was to blame, and then someone went and assassinated him. But there's two timelines. So one timeline, John F. Kennedy, mind you, there's infinite timelines, but in one particular timeline, John F. Kennedy said the aliens exist, and then it was chaos. Someone realized, oh damn, there's chaos. We blame him. So then they had to go to an alternate reality, which is the one that we're in right now, and off John F. Kennedy. So the person that off John F. Kennedy, because he didn't specify, was that person from an alternate reality?
Yeah.
And then shifted realities, and then offed them so that in our reality, I just got so many questions.
Yeah, but they ended up catching him, right?
I don't know.
I think they caught him and they killed him.
They did?
I think so.
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's look it up.
Yeah, look up who shot John F. Kennedy.
Let's look it up. Wait, what? What's this? We're still alive. Huh, we're still good. Whatever. Let's see.
Yeah, I still see us on here.
Yeah. Whatever. Who killed JFK? Song? This is a song.
Who killed him?
Found that Lee Harvey Oswald. Apparently.
Could probably blame that nigga.
Right? He could just be a scapegoat. Alright, let's see. Who is Lee Harvey Oswald? This dude.
He looks like a time traveler. No.
Was he a lone gun? People are wondering if he was a lone gunman. Should we do Wikipedia or should we do this one?
Maybe that one. Isn't Wikipedia not that accurate? Because people can, change it.
Yeah, I mean, they can change anything. Alright, we're going to read through this real quick, y'all. November. Dallas himself was fatally shot. Fatally shot 2 days later. In the jail. They offed him in the jail. So he got arrested and then they offed him in the jail.
Wow. Wasn't JF Kennedy like a really like hip? Like he was a young.
Yeah, he was young. He was shaking shit up.
Yeah, he was young.
Like JFK was known to.
He was like in his 30s and his 40s, right? Like he was young and he was known to like, just like he was fucking around with celebrities and like.
Yeah, he was
like,
popping.
Yeah.
He was him for real.
But I see why he would want to, cause like they probably told him like, "Yo, there's aliens," and he probably was like, "The people need to hear this."
Oh, no, type beat.
Yeah, the people need to know what's going on.
Okay, after 2 investigation. So they did a 2-year investigation. I wonder why. Reported that a second assassin may have also fired a shot. And that there may have been a conspiracy. The evidence remained highly debatable. So they said there might have been a second person. Okay, so there might have been a second person, and the second person has never been caught.
Wow.
Sketchy. I don't know.
Yeah. So why do you think the people of that reality couldn't handle aliens? Because like there's a TikTok you can see. I actually have it on my Instagram.
Your story or what?
I actually have it on my TT Bean. Can you pull it up? TT Bean?
Of course.
And it's I have it as one of the slides. And the lady, one of the girls, she's a really popular LGBTQ influencer. And she talks about like, all right.
TEE?
I think it's TEE.
Oh, I just seen it.
Yeah.
My computer's lagging a little bit just because there's a lot going on.
Go down a little bit.
Dang you.
I forgot which one it is. Go up a little bit more. Go up a little bit more. Maybe click the one that has the aura.
This?
Mm-hmm. And go through it. Keep going.
Oh. Damn.
Damn. Which one is it?
Why you got two of them?
Because it's both at different dates. Yeah. Damn,
Is that person recording you?
No.
All
right, maybe I can't find it, but it's fine.
Shorty got me sucking my toes on crying.
She talks about in it, or they just say like, all right, the government has revealed that there is extraterrestrials, and she says in it, she's like, well, is my rent gonna get paid? Like, is the rent gonna go down? Is the gas price gonna go down? And like, I feel like that's just like what society is like thinking about. Like, we can handle it. This society, I think, because we are interested in ascension and spirituality and consciousness. So like, we're into the woo woo. So we can handle things like, all right, it's extraterrestrials. Like, people already knew that there was, you know. So it's just funny because like this generation's like, all right, but like this rent's high. Like, you know. Yeah, so it's just funny. It's just hilarious, like how our generations handle it compared to like that generation of like the baby boomers, which is now becoming more of like elderly at this time. It's just funny how it's just funny. I just think it's hilarious. How different generations can handle different things, and like I think that's why my soul is decided to ascend during this time, because we will have a mass ascension, and I need to be here for this time. And like I think I've said this on different podcasts before, but like I read Dolores Cannon's book called The 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth by Dolores Cannon. Dolores Anu really helped ascend me spiritually, but also Dolores Cannon hands down ascend me spiritually. I feel like I have her book. I used to read it on my iPad. I used to download like free books. I think my shout out Gigi, I think she's the one that told me about getting the free books online. And I would read her book late at night, and just like she would be baffled about, she would put people under hypnosis. Dolores Cannon. She would put people under hypnosis, and they would all say the same thing about ascension and like the reason why there's a boom of people coming into this earth, and what a lot of people are feeling and why they're going into this mass ascension at this time. So I recommend you read that book. It's called The 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth. But reading that book really opened my eyes to the ascension that can happen. It really opened my eyes to like a lot of things. So I'm very grateful for that book. But to go on to that story, I feel like what really resonated with me with that particular book is that I feel like I heard the sound from source. Like, hey, like I think it was around World War II, around Hitler's time, where like world was getting really bad and like people were just massively dying. And I think in the book, it talks about how Source put a call out to the universe, like, hey, Earth needs help. Come down and help Earth. So I feel like I was one of those souls that was like, all right, like, let me go help Earth. I've been there a couple times. Like, I know the energy. And I feel like I'm here for one of those reasons to help ascend myself. Because you ascend yourself, you also are ascending the consciousness, because we are just the universe of reflection of itself. And help ascend people that touch me and people that are around me and, like, are around my area. So, yeah, I feel like we're going into beautiful ascended time.
No, that part. I agree. Let's see. Prophet said Dragon Ball Z is lit. It is. Prophet said the history of aliens gets scary in some cases. No, facts, man. I'm very excited to where things are going. We'll definitely talk more about Bashar in a future episode.
Bashar is just someone that channels. We could talk about what Bashar is. Bashar is an entity that's channeled through a person called Daryl. Daryl was deep into meditation and was able to channel, just like Abraham Hicks was able to channel through, I forgot her name, I started with a J. Daryl was also able to channel Bashar, who is this, you could say extraterrestrial because he's not from this earth, and whatever is not from this earth is considered alien. So, he's able to channel him, and through his channeling, Bashar talks that our current civilization is the ancestry of their civilization. So they're about 3,000 years ahead of us, advanced of us. So he comes back and channels through Daryl to kind of help us ascend and get to where they're at. So we're their ancestry. So I think that's really cool that he's able to do that.
Very cool indeed. Yeah. Very cool indeed. I wanted to switch gears real quick, and I wanted to talk about this J. Cole situation briefly.
Okay, let's get it.
You heard what happened with J. Cole? So how it started was Kung Fu Kenny, a.k.a. Kendrick Lamar, a.k.a. K-Dot. Kendrick Lamar put out a diss towards the Big Three, because, you know, Drake and J. Cole made a song about the Big Three, and blah, 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 and they're essentially saying,
Gemini
like,
energy.
Who's the greatest, Drake, J. Cole, or Kendrick? And Kendrick came out on that song Like That, Future and Metro Boomin's tape. They actually dropped another tape, I think, on Friday. And then Kendrick was like, yo, fuck the Big Three, nigga. It's Big Me. Like, fuck all you niggas. I'm better than all you niggas. Ain't no competition. J. Cole felt a lot of pressure. Retaliated on a track called 7 Minute Drill.
Did you listen to it?
I listened to it. It was
alright.
What did you think
about it?
It was alright. 7 Minute Drill.
What was alright about it?
It was nothing crazy. 7 Minute Drill. It's called 7 Minute Drill because I guess J. Cole has this drill where he, like, makes a song in 7 minutes.
Like every song?
It's just like an exercise that he does to make a song in 7 minutes.
Okay, so he, like, challenges himself.
Yeah, type beat.
And chooses to make a song in 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so he called it 7 Minute Drill. Put it out. It was mid. Everyone said it was mid. And then he went on a show and, hey, Smoke Live, what up, Smoke? That's Justin.
Hey, turn up.
Senior Justine. 7 Minute Drill. Then after 7 Minute Drill, he essentially, I guess let's just take a look.
Oh yeah, you have it out, huh?
Yeah.
Very lit.
Matter of fact, before we get to this one, can we get to the clip? What is that? Oh.
Give it a kiss.
Hold on a sec. Let's see. Alright, let's do
it.
People think that's strange. The thing is, though, therapists are human beings, just like...
Okay.
So J. Cole has apologized for dissing Kendrick Lamar. What's up? It's Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. J. Cole has publicly apologized to Kendrick Lamar after dissing him on the track 7 Minute Drill while performing at Dreamville Festival this past weekend. Walking back his lyrics about Kendrick on the song that was released last week, Cole expressed regret about releasing the track.
Right? So I'm so proud of that project.
Okay, it's good.
Except for one part. It's one part of that shit
Put it down.
that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right?
This guy.
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right?
You talking about Kendrick's track?
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world,
I love
and I got
song.
my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart. You know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers. These two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back, and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, the past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I wanna now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right now.
The Dreamville boss also went on to say that he would be taking the diss track off of streaming services, but as of this time, it is still currently streaming.
I want to hear that song later. His song that made him get in the path of God. I think that's so beautiful.
Love Yours. Love Yours. I don't know.
It's on the.
All I know is the song. Nah, it's an old ass song. It is.
It is.
You remember the song Love Yours? Yeah, I love you. I think it was on Forest Hill Drive. Anywho, do you want to say how you feel about it first? Or you want me to say how I feel?
I didn't listen to the track.
How do you feel about him apologizing?
I think he's beautiful. I think he's a beautiful man. I think he's a good spirit, and I would love to meet him one day.
Is that all?
That's it.
That's your side? Okay. I feel a couple ways about it.
Okay.
One, as a human being, and an artist, I completely and utterly, like, especially watching it back again now, I hugely respect.
Oh, you made that? Was it good? Sorry.
No, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
I respect. Try not to make too much noise with it. Just take the whole thing out. Yeah. I respect him being authentic. I respect him being authentic and true to how he feels. It's not easy to do so. And, at the end of the day, being authentic, I feel like is a superpower. Not everyone could do it. But I feel like the way he went about it, though, like, he could have went about it a better way.
How?
Like, you gotta understand. In one hand, you're authentic. That's beautiful. Amazing. On the other hand, nigga, this is hip-hop. Why are you apologizing for defending yourself?
He's being authentic. He feels like he should apologize. He feels like he came out of ego, and he is greater than his ego.
It's true, but it's like, nigga, like, you don't gotta do all that, though.
He felt like he should.
Why?
Because it didn't align with him. He went through his ego. He said it. His
nigga dissed him with his chest out. Nigga, fuck the big three. Nigga, big me. I'm the big nigga.
Okay,
I'm the best nigga. Fuck all
because,
y'all niggas. Y'all niggas
because
suck. Nigga, y'all niggas trash.
Because
nigga.
Kendrick Lamar is going through his ego.
Okay,
And
it's called hip hop.
It's called fighting fire with fire. You don't fight fire with
nigga,
fire.
it's called hip hop. The culture of hip hop. J. Cole be talking about he the best. You can't say you the motherfucking best no more. All right, no problem. You want to have your ego? Have your ego.
That
you know
makes
what?
him the best.
You want to have what?
He went
No,
above the ego, and he went above the ego.
That doesn't make him the best in hip hop. That does not make him the best in hip hop.
Hip
hop is
the best in hip hop is
competitive.
It's a
subjective.
Sport.
It's a sport.
It's subjective. Who's the best? That's a subjective thought. It's per person who thinks. Some people think Eminem's the best rapper alive.
First of all, Eminem is not the best motherfucker rapper.
I'm telling you,
conversation needs to die. But he's not even in the. No one is even talking about Eminem right now. First of all, we're gonna get that out the way. Second of all, if a nigga, bruh, this is hip hop. If a nigga diss you and say he the best, you supposed to say something back and prove you're the best. If a nigga is using his skill, articulate. Mind you, yeah, J. Cole's like, oh, I'm out of nigga, ain't nobody killing nobody. Ain't nobody shooting nobody.
That's where it starts, though. That's where it ends.
No, it's not going to even get that far. Kendrick not going to go kill J. Cole. Kendrick ain't going to send no hitters to J. Cole crib. Come on now. Kendrick not going to do that.
Before.
Kendrick says, I'm the best. Fuck y'all conversation. Here's my skill level. I'm doing it with skill, nigga. I'm showing my lyricism, my flow, my cadence. This is hip-hop. This is my skill. This is where my skill is at. I'm the best. I'm better than all y'all niggas. What y'all got back? What are you talking about?
Yes.
J. Cole gotta show his skill, nigga. Nah, this nigga's coming for your throne. No, you think you the best, bro? Right? Get in the fucking booth. Let's see your penmanship, bro. Let's see what your penmanship is about. Let's see what your lyrics is about. Let's see what you could talk about, bro. It's a sport. It's a sport. You can't just fucking jab back. That's like a nigga punch. That's like a nigga punch you in your face. It's not that deep about send. It's not. No, it's not. Because it's just art, bro. It's art. It's not that deep.
You don't have to.
These niggas ain't stabbing
each
other.
Back then, with Biggie and Tupac, what did the niggas do? They went there and they shot each other up.
But this isn't Biggie and Tupac. I don't think these niggas is gonna do that. All right, and that's if it gets like that, that's their fault for not controlling themselves. If you're a professional boxer and you have a boxing match and you lose. And then you want to go take it to the street because you lost. That's your fucking problem.
Yo, Anu was so good
that's your
at these,
problem.
Like, comparisons.
If you have a professional boxing match, the nigga knocks you the fuck out, and then you lose, and then you get mad as fuck. Now you go to the nigga crib and light a nigga up. You can't blame it on the sport. You blame it on you, nigga. What the fuck? You lost the sport. It's professional. When niggas came for Drake, what did Drake do? Drake says, I'm the motherfucking best. I want to be the best.
Drake never said nothing. Drake hasn't even talked anything yet.
Nigga, Joe Budden said Drake is working on something. I wasn't even talking about this situation. I'm talking about past situations when niggas came for Drake. When Pusha T came for Drake. At least Drake retaliated. Or when Common came for Drake. Drake retaliated. Drake said some shit. He was articulate. He showed his lyricism. He showed his mind, his thought. Music, hip-hop is competitive. No other genre is competitive. Hip-hop is a competitive sport. If a nigga coming for you saying he the best and he's doing with lyricism, he didn't go to the nigga's crib, he didn't shoot the nigga's crib up, he didn't do nothing crazy. He did it with his art. He said, this is my art piece, put it up, this is better than yours. What you got? What you gonna paint? Nigga painted some dope shit talking about, oh no, I took it down, I don't feel good, oh my bad, man, my bad.
It didn't align with him.
Then don't say you the best then. No problem.
That can still make him the best.
No, it don't. Because hip-hop is competitive. How are you the best if a nigga diss you, you don't retaliate back? What are you talking about?
He did.
If you the best break dancer and the nigga start break dancing in your face and you want to be like a Shaolin monk, oh, my bad, it don't align with me. I'm still the best, though. Nigga, what the fuck?
It puts you on a different pedestal because you're
not reaching down. If you a boxer and a nigga saying, nigga, I could box better than you. Hold on. If you a boxer and the nigga say, I could box better than you, and you be like, nah, man, me fighting you don't feel right. I'm still the best, though. What are you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? On the other end, as a human being, and J. Cole being authentic in himself and his emotions, I completely understand and I respect that. As a man, I respect that. It didn't feel right. You articulated yourself. You put it on the fucking big screen. You said it in front of millions of fucking people. I respect that as a man. But when we talking hip-hop, the culture I was birthed in that changed and saved my motherfucking life, and I've seen niggas beef time and time again, and it doesn't always gotta be beef and all this deep extra killing nigga, shooting nigga shit, you cannot say you're the motherfucking best. You cannot say that no more. You cannot. Everyone is let down. Every nigga, you seen the internet Twitter X? No. Niggas is pissed the fuck off. Niggas like, what the fuck, J. Cole? You talk about you can never say you're the best. You're not in that conversation anymore. Wow. You're not. This is hip hop. This is a culture,
I'm not
nigga.
Say no.
We're boxers, nigga. You talking about nigga challenge you to a boxing match and you do, I don't feel right boxing you. I'm still the best though. Fuck is you talking about? You didn't even get in the fucking ring. Matter of fact, he got in the ring and then he got out the ring.
Oh
he got in the ring and said, you know what? I don't want to fight. And got out the ring and walked out talking about, I'm the best. You're not the best no more. You're not the best. I'm sorry. I completely understand what you're saying. As a human being, it didn't feel aligned with you. You got on stage. It's beautiful. It's manly. It's all this cool shit. And that's cool. And I respect that. But in terms of hip hop, the culture that's competitive, that niggas is putting bars against bars. Meek Mill back in the day with the fucking braids battling in the streets. What are you talking about? This is a competitive sport. Don't say you the best if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga came out and checked your chin and you ain't trying to do nothing about it because it didn't feel right in your spirit, then don't say you the best no more. J. Cole not in that top 3 conversation anymore.
Damn.
He not. And I respect J. Cole.
He took himself out of it by saying that?
The people took him out. Damn. The people took him out. You cannot say you the... You know what he should have done? He should have A, not have said nothing. Or B, put his little track out. Wait a couple months, weeks, whatever, and be like, you know what, it didn't feel good, and I felt bad doing it, but you know how to say something, or something, I don't know, something.
He did it, but he did it too early.
But if a nigga comes out here in your territory talking about he the best, and you don't even defend yourself, then he's the best. Kendrick got the crown. Kendrick said, I'm the best, and nobody did shit. Kendrick's still here, chest out, what's happening, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? So Kendrick is the best. Because ain't nobody doing
funny
shit.
Because like you would have thought that like Kendrick wouldn't have said that, you know? You wouldn't have thought that.
So left field. But niggas was talking about being the fucking best. Niggas was talking about being the best. Talking about, oh, who is it? Me, Drake, Cole, Kendrick. Kendrick, nigga, fuck all you niggas. I'm the best. And nobody did shit, so he's the best. Damn. Nobody did nothing. He's the best. There you go.
Damn. I guess that's it then.
There you go. Silk Top motherfucking podcast, man. We've been on here too long. I think we're going to end it there. Is there anything you want to get off your chest?
I want you to try
I think we're going to save the rest of these topics for the next one because it's been about an hour and some change. The camera, I'm surprised the camera ain't died yet. But we're going to leave it there, man. So at the end of the day,
okay, Kendrick
is the motherfucking best. I mean, Ye is still in the conversation for me. Ye is in the conversation still.
You think Ye's the best? What does Anu think is the best right now?
Fuck. I mean, honestly, I think I'm the fucking best, to be honest. I'm the fucking best, but aside from me...
We should talk about what that means, too.
Nigga, fuck me and humble, bro. We're gonna say that for another episode, too.
Okay.
I'm the fucking best, first of all. I'm the underdog. You know what I'm saying? I'm the best. But aside from me, or on par with me, definitely Ye.
You think Ye?
Ye's a fucking beast. He may not be the best, you know, lyrically. I feel like when it comes to lyrically and cadence and shit, niggas ain't fucking with Kendrick. But in terms of overall, as just a human being, nigga, Ye got that. Ye is the most impactful person in our time. We live with like the most impactful people of the modern fucking era right now, and it's an honor to even be alive with Ye out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's shifting the culture. Everything this nigga say, starting new debates, changes the culture. You know, things he's doing in fashion, music, you know, ain't nobody doing it like him. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is a beast in music. He's the best in just music, lyrically and shit like that. But, you know, Ye has had a number one record for the past 3 decades. He's had a number one. So, niggas ain't fucking with Ye. I'm just gonna put it out there. If niggas going bar for bar, then, you know, Kendrick might, you know, have a slight upper hand in that department. But in terms of an overall artist, niggas ain't fucking with Ye. Niggas not fucking with Ye at all. And my fucking Yeezy shits, they still ain't coming yet, but they on the way.
They coming.
They coming.
We gotta make sure we keep track of it because we want people stealing our package.
OD. But yeah.
I guess I can end this with a few words. Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get my stick over there?
Is it far?
It's hanging up on the calendar next to the eyes that Rachel painted.
Fuck, I gotta get up and get that.
That's okay. I guess we don't have to. Something I learned really recently is that we are our own sound bowl. So a sound bowl is a not to change the subject. But we're our podcast that like
we said what we
is
had
in
to
our
say.
PJs and talks about culture now and also talks about spirituality. So a sound bowl is an instrument that you use to you bang it. It's like crystal or made Tibetans make it out of brass, and then you bang it with like a stick, a type of like glass stick I can call it, and then you swirl it around and it makes a certain frequency. It's supposed to heal your body and your vibration because our vibration is about arm's length of us, or our aura. So I learned recently through Starlight Steffi, shout out Starlight Steffi.
Shout out Starlight.
That we are our own sound bowl.
Oh yeah.
So we should do a sound bowl thing. Okay. So sit up straight. Okay. Take a deep breath in.
Got a lot of wine in my belly.
Take a deep breath in.
Okay.
Exhale like and say voom. Ready? Voom. How did that feel?
I felt like my chest was vibrating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so you just like sound healed yourself with your own vibration.
I just healed myself?
Well, you reset your vibration.
Okay. What's that mean?
It just means that you just like reset the energy that you were feeling. Say if you're feeling upset or you're feeling a type of way, you can use that exercise to like reset yourself so you can like get realigned. I guess it's the only way I can explain it. It's hard to explain. But yeah, there's a way you can reset yourself when you're feeling over anxious.
Vroom, vroom, everybody. Vroom, vroom. When you're down and out. Vroom, vroom.
BRUUUM. But thank you so much for listening to this
episode
of So Talk Podcast, episode 20.
A bunch of people watching.
Thank you so much for watching. The whole time. The wine's hitting. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching us during this time. Shout out everyone that stood on.
Cult of Prophet said, not too sure about the Cole and Kendrick stuff. I wish the best for them. Yeah, I wish the best for them too. I don't think it'll get violent or anything like that. But, Cole, I think Cole can still be in the top 3 conversation, but definitely, I don't think Cole can say that they're the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip-hop is a competitive culture, and, there's nothing wrong with defending yourself lyrically. It's just art, bruh. This nigga painted a dope painting, said what you got, and then you painted your painting and then took it down the wall because you didn't feel good about it. And, I respect, any man who is true to themselves and feel like, didn't feel right, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But it's like, damn, you about to take the song down from your tape? Like, come on, bro. I don't know. I'm not happy with it. I feel like you have the right to retaliate yourself and show off your penmanship. Like, the people would have loved it. But at the end of the day, if it didn't feel right with you, it didn't feel right with you. And you're entitled to feel how you feel, but us as the fans, we're also entitled to feel how we feel. And if we feel a little disappointed at that, we're entitled to that. We still rock with you, Cole, on this side of So Talk Podcast. If you ever want to come down, come down. But that's how I feel. I still fuck with you, but that's how I feel, and I'm gonna stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed. I feel like you could have defended yourself, but that's that. But shout out Cole. Shout out Cole. I'm saying. And,
so Drake's not the number one then?
I think Drake's working on something, so I'm not going to comment on anything yet, but, Drake's definitely up there. I'm not going to sit here and act like Drake isn't up there. I'm not the biggest Drake fan in the world, but you cannot deny that Drake is one of the greats.
What? Fuck all of them. The best one is Future. Future's the best artist.
I thought you were going to say me.
Oh, you're the best artist, puppy.
Oh, I am. Damn, Shorty said Future. Nah, Future's fire. Future's fire as fuck.
Future's definitely underrated.
Yeah, I feel like in terms of like catalog.
Yeah, like consistency and putting out.
Future, I don't think Future's ever stopped.
No, he never stopped.
Future's never stopped. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, with everything that Drake has faced, I'm surprised like Drake is not like a lunatic, like a maniac, like a serial killer right now. Like niggas face like everybody talking shit. Like, I don't know how you handle it.
He's a Scorpio. Scorpios can handle dark, twisted things.
Damn motherfucker. I'm surprised he ain't had a couple Ye moments bugging out. Even Ye be bugging out here.
People. Like, we don't know. He got money.
Hey, we're going to say that for another episode. So Talk Podcast episode 20. Love y'all. We're tuning in live from, BKOSeason headquarters.
In Los Angeles. Follow us on
y'all.
Instagram. Our Instagrams will be at the bottom.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram.
And DM
everything.
Me. I'm a talkative person.
Everything is in the caption of this video. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. This was a very good episode. Any comments, critiques, whatever it is, please drop in the comment section. We love you guys. Take care. Until next time. We're going to be back next week. Like I said, we're here weekly now. Love y'all. Take care. Peace. We'll see you on Anu's World. Make sure you follow me on Kick. Anu's World. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye.